Hi, my name is Haskell, and I'm a senior in the multimedia pathway at CSI. I chose to do a product-based project wherein I would create low-poly art of multiple endangered animals from around the globe. The purpose of me choosing this project was to learn more about creating a low-poly style of art, as well as to hopefully raise some awareness for endangered species and how to help them. In my website, I added a link to a donation site to the WWF, so anyone who visits it will be encouraged to donate to help save all of these beautiful creatures. My first piece is a rendition of a Philippine eagle that I created in Photoshop. To make this, I had to draw and place over 800 triangles in specific places and then color them with a blur tool. The Philippine eagle is one of the largest eagles alive, with a wingspan that can be up to 7 feet. It's very endangered due to poaching and deforestation. Next, I made this low-poly version of an armadillo lizard, which is native to Africa and is critically endangered. To make this, I used the same method as the eagle, by placing multiple little triangles and then coloring them individually. For my next piece, I decided to try and create a 3D model of a low-poly elephant in Cinema 4D. To make this, I had to model out the basic shape of the elephant and slowly add more details such as the eyes, ears, and tail. After I had a pretty decent three-dimensional rendition of an elephant, I deleted the font tag and added a polygon reduction to my elephant's body. This caused the polygons in my model to be reduced to triangles and spread out. Finally, I added textures and a red sky to it, and it came out with this. For my final piece, I created a three-dimensional great white shark in Cinema 4D. To make this, I used very similar methods to the ones I used for the elephant, except in the shape of a shark. The hardest challenges I faced during this project were learning how to model things in Cinema 4D. It's quite difficult to create a realistic-looking model from scratch, and the learning curve is pretty steep. I was able to do it with lots of practice and studying the program, but it still took a lot of time. Another challenge was simply how time-consuming the Photoshop low-poly animals were to create. They both took weeks of careful placement and coloring of triangles, the lizard ending up with about 976 different tiny polygons in its composition. To overcome this, I simply had to grind out the hours that it took to create something that I was determined to make.